Buffalo Bard here, and something a little bit different. I'm gonna not sit here and complain about the Secret nerf, and not gonna complain about the other big topics like, oh, I don't know, the new gambling whatever feature that's going around. But we're gonna look at a final measure build. Now this is gonna be all classified, so this is probably not going to be something that anybody can build right off the bat, because the fact that you're going to have to spend Lord knows how much time trying to get all these pieces of gear. So I'm going to go ahead and equip a full 6-piece final measure, all classified. Alright, that being said, the RNG the way it is, this is how it came right off the get-go. All my base stats. 244 firepower with 3965 firearms, 284 toughness with 5174 stamina, 151 skill power with 5041 electronics. Now, I want to take a look at what it gave me. Now, there's so many different ways you can go about doing a build like this, but looking at what it actually gives you on final measure: exotic damage resilience, protection from elites, and when in range from hostile grenades, mortars, it diffuses them and adds the grenades to your inventory once every 8 seconds. Okay, then adding to the 5th piece, you're going to get 15% more exotic damage resilience, 15% more protection from elites. So this could lend itself to be a tanky build. Yeah. So with the 6-piece, what happens is when the grenade's diffused, and all group members within 30 meters gain a buff based on the type of grenade that was thrown. An EMP or a shock grenade gives you an increase of 20% skill power for 8 seconds. Can be useful. The fragmentation or incendiary grenades gives you increased weapon damage by 20% for 8 seconds, and a flashbang or tear gas is going to give you an armor increase. Alright, so that being said, chest piece gives you 2 mod slots. I have no clue what I've got here for mods, but I'm assuming since it is kind of a tanky build, you'd probably want to increase your toughness. But also increasing your firepower. I'm not exactly sure what electronics will do for this build. So instead of focusing on skill power, I'm going to focus in on these two over here, on toughness and firepower. That being said, we're looking at base roll 1317. Now I'm going to do this without mods on so we get an exact number of what came rolled with the gear set. So 1317 out of a possible 1401 on your stamina. This one came with 1311 on electronics. I'll roll that off and probably put that onto, I don't know, firearms. So let's actually go over to recalibration. Starting at the top, final measure. Okay. You've got 1311, which is kind of a low roll on this for electronics, but we're going to go ahead and get rid of the electronics, and we'll go with firearms. And 1370 on firearms. Not bad off the get-go. We'll let that ride for just a minute. Now we can either roll off the critical hit chance or damage to elites. Damage to elites can go from 9% to 12%. Critical hit chance, no, it's maxed at 4. But what else can we get? Enemy armor damage. Now keep in mind this is going to be a PvE based build. And you got exotic damage resilience. So being able to take damage might be a good thing. So let's see what we can go on this. Even though this is a low roll, it could have easily been one of those, which is not something that I really need. But we're going to roll the critical hit chance off from 4, and let's hope for either a good enemy armor damage or exotic damage resilience. But I'm going to lean towards exotic damage resilience. Yeah, well, we'll throw that on there just to get it off critical hit chance. Now, the nature of a build like this, I would assume if you're doing a mission where you need someone who needs to be able to take damage while still being able to dish it out, then this would be a good way to go. I'm balancing towards giving and taking damage. 7 enemy armor damage. If you run exotic damage resilience, then what that'll lean towards is if you are going to use this in PvE, or in PvP, excuse me, then you'll be able to resist things like fire, shock, and so forth, which might not be a bad thing. But for this situation, I'm going to go with enemy armor damage, just because it's going to be a PvE build. So we'll let it ride at 7.5. Going on to the chest piece. We already have 9.5 on exotic damage resilience. All resistance doesn't do much for me, so I'll probably roll that off, and I'm going to reroll stamina. $13.85 on firearms. Let's go ahead and take that. And let's get rid of the all resistance because it's really not that effective right now. And let's go for enemy armor damage or skill haste. Actually, might not be a bad thing either. But we'll go with the enemy armor damage. 5%. Well, you either got 5 or 6, so your worst case scenario is 5, best case scenario is 6. We'll let it ride at that for now. And then we'll go to pack. We don't need the electronics, so let's go ahead and dump that off. And actually, let's go with hopefully a good stamina roll. And that's a pretty good stamina roll. Critical hit damage. Yeah, we'll keep the ammo capacity. Critical hit damage is high roll. It's debatable, and I want to roll for health. But for now, I'm going to leave this roll the way it is. Look at gloves. 1320 on firearms. Pistol damage, we definitely don't need. So, assuming that I'd want to go with assault rifle damage. $13.34 is the max on it. And we'll take $13.31. Now, do I roll off the light machine gun damage? Probably no, because we'll probably end up using a light machine gun. It's middle of the road roll. Let's go ahead and shoot for a little higher firearms. Well, I did say a little higher. 4 higher. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time doing rolls right now. Alright, so we're going to let this run. And we'll go to holster. 1399 stamina. I can live with that. Out of a 1401, yeah, I can live with that. 1290 on firearms, 1296 on electronics. It's kind of a crap roll. Health is almost maxed, so we could afford to reroll firearms and electronics. We'll give it one more shot. $13.99. Yeah, that'll work. And last but not least, 1301 stamina. This looks good overall. We'll go ahead and re-roll the stamina. For now, we're going to roll it back as stamina. Alright.
Best gear in the city. Check it out.
Alright. That really killed our skill power and electronics, but we're looking at 324, 540 on firepower. 6419 on firearms. 5281, 287. Let's see what we can do on mods to kind of perk that up just a hair. That's actually a good roll, so we'll run that one. And that one. This, we need a regular mod. Firearms with skill haste. Alright, on the mod, I don't have a whole lot in the way of mods here. We can go with turret damage. Let's actually see if I got anything else over here.
Hey, got a target for you.
230. Alright. Better than nothing. So we need a regular mod.
Attention, please. A group of carolers will convene at 1500 hours in the main hall. All are welcome to attend.
I'll actually run that one. One mod. Let's go back with another stamina mod. Bring us over 300,000 on toughness, hopefully.
Are your ears burning, Agent?
And 2 performance mods. Do turret damage and turret duration. Not much to choose from. Alright, well that at least got us over 300,000 on toughness and over 340,000 on firepower. So we can actually look at weapons. Since we got a bonus on LMG right now, we can run the Hungry Hog. Which is 254. 2 on the pecan. It's actually not a bad way to go. And 342. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really not convinced of that. Alright, so
The harmless ones are gonna head for home.
gives it a little something to play with. Just a quick run over here, we'll hit the shooting range. And since this is a final measure build, its primary is to actually pick up grenades. So we'd want somewhere where we can test for high grenade spam. Respectable. For now. This is kind of a piecemeal setup, so it's not phenomenal. Hudson Refugee challenging. Pardon the noise. If you can hear a large jet flying overhead. The downfall of living near an airport. We got Lexington. Not a hell of a lot of grenade spam. But we'll do it anyway. We'll do a quick Lexington hard run. Now, this is not my typical build. Many of you have seen my electronics builds and how I play very passively.
This is about taking the Rikers out at the knees. There's no one who can replace Lorraine Barrett. She's the one who organized the escape to Manhattan.
They're holding 3 of my people there. If you can get them out before blowing the lid off, I'd be grateful.
All right. Get them out first, but don't jeopardize the mission. We're going in on your heels. The jailbreak ends here.
Really? Alrighty then. Why am I running from the grenade? A grenade.
Yeah!
Run over here. Well, that didn't really work too well, now did it? Why the hell didn't it pick up a grenade?
Hey, you ain't got a chance.
Does it have to be thrown at me? What?
Have a
Throw a
taste
grenade.
of this.
Okay, I'll have a taste. Alrighty then. I am true with you. Alright, so, yeah. Here, kitty kitty. Come on. Come on.
Warning.
You suck.
Incoming hostiles detected.
kidding?
Bullshit! Get off my
Alright, come on, quit hiding.
I killed 400.
Well, maybe you should have been asleep.
Additional hostiles inbound.
Go for it now!
Okay, not invincible.
Here we go! Permission to kill!
That looks mildly uncomfortable.
We'll kill you! He's down! You can't even fight!
Wait, that's it? Okay.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm a small round candy with a hole in the center. Global event is starting. Starting in 00.00.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Yeah, I got your frickin' echo. Shut up. Alright, so thoughts so far. It's usable, not great. It's not my usual method of play. What would it be good for? I would assume if you're running clear
Agents, the
sky or
hostage is being held on the roof.
something
you
where
need to clear it out.
you need to shut up. So you need something that would be a grenade magnet. Thank you for the grenade. Come on. Come on. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Before you think you're a grenade, you can go away now. I'm true with you.
Shit, I'm stuck.
You're stuck. Guess what you are now? Perforated. And dead.
Thanks for the rescue. If I was a dead man, it would be pretty good.
Come on. Come on, stupid. Walk a little faster. Alright. So if you're going to use a turret in this section right here, this is pretty much about the best spot you can put it in. It has good clear range of the door.
Negative, Ramos. We've got this. Find a secure position and hunker down.
And that's an order, Sergeant.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Just die! Head down, we got more! Jesus!
Why are you still alive?
Lau here. I just heard about
Hello.
Ramos, Captain. Glad we reached him in time.
Thanks for that.
I don't care.
My people are getting into position to breach the hole. Agent, you're gonna want to
I'm not
unlock the
touching my hole.
maintenance access.
Shut up.
The building
Shut
blueprints
up.
show a security control room
up.
down in the basement.
Shut up. Alright, little stupid trick. As soon as the elevator starts going down, you can shoot. Complete waste of time, waste of bullets. Does absolutely nothing whatsoever. But makes noise.
Straight to the top. Gonna wreck your little toy.
Come on. Come on. Stick your head back up. Come on, you punk ass.
Enough, just die already.
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
You might as well give up now.
Come on. Come on.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Huh. Guess I probably should have taken cover. That's frankly embarrassing.
Think we can still catch that shit?
Oh, please.
I killed 4 guys.
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
On our side now.
God, you're never angry.
I'm gonna waste you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm going to barbecue you.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Alright, moving right along. Don't really care what the loot is over there.
So far, so good. My strike squads are moving in. They'll breach the main hall on your signal.
Open the door. Open the door. You know what? I'll inspect for turret. Yep, and some shit.
You might have had the good sense to stay away, but I see you coming to meet your maker. I see you begging for the punishment we about to give you. Ask, and you shall receive. Thanks to the street! Move, go, go, go! Not this time! I ain't done with this game! This is on you! It's about to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
real.
shut up.
Gonna bleed you dry, piggies!
How are they shooting?
Get him!
have such a potty mouth. Being serious. Kiss your mother with that mouth. Watch out for the exploding shit, dumbass. Alright, so
Agent.
it's
Tricky
usable.
assignment, but you did what had to be done.
Yeah, you broke their spine, kid. With the leader dead, the rest are gonna scatter.
I don't think we're quite done with them yet, but at least
Are
now
you
we can
two
get
done?
these JTF folks
Are you
back on
done?
the job.
Oh,
Are you done yet?
I need my people alive and out there fighting the good fight.
I don't
God
really
knows
care
we
what
can't
you
afford to lose any more personnel. I owe you, Agent. Hell of a job.
Thank you. Alright, so... Is it usable? Yes. Is it what I want? Maybe not. Hey, I can't fast travel during combat. Huh. I have killed all the bad guys. So therefore, after completing the mission, I'm no longer in combat. But yet I have the music. Okay, you can't fix this problem. However, you can bring in the global event. You can bring in the those lovely little keys that you need to whatever for the RNG shitfest of the decorative items. Do I like having a game where you can use all manner of decorative items? Yes, I enjoy it. It's lovely. But you can't fix that one problem where you get stuck in combat after you finish Lexington. It's simple. Don't have anything spawn in that close proximity. Y'all some smart people who should be able to figure out how to do that. I'm gonna make this global event. What is this? Encrypted caches. This is a thing that's pissing off a lot of people right now. And okay, first off,
I only sell the best.
it's a waste of time to have these. The cipher keys. It's really a waste of time to spend your hard-earned money, $1.50, you know, for one key, or 5 keys for 600. What is this unit of measurement? So if this is roughly $1.50, then, you know, doing some basic math, 4 times more expensive for 5 keys. And for what? It's random cosmetic gear. I'm not against cosmetic gear. I'm all for it. You know, have all the cosmetic shit. And yes, I don't mind paying real money for the cosmetic gear. I don't mind. I mean,
Hey, it's not like I'm doing a whole lot of business anyway.
far be it from me to actually purchase any of it. You know, even if you don't, appearance-wise, this is my collection of hats. I have a couple. And yes, you know, you're talking about a bunch of them in here are from premium content. But a majority of them are actually sad and pathetic looking, but they actually are free to obtain. You know, but there's a lot of good stuff that you can actually find around the map. My collection of pants. Again, I have a few. And you know what? I'll buy more later. Jackets. Don't wear jackets most of the time, but yeah, I have lots. Scarves. I don't have any masks yet. Eventually. Now, I'm going to make a separate video for this, but I'm going to mention this here and now. Okay, I'll quit fiddle farting around. In the quest to get more and more and more viewers and subscribers.
1,500 hours. One blanket will be issued per person.
I don't care about your fucking blanket. Shut up. Whenever it comes to subscribers, I need more subscribers.
Check it out.
Fuck your gear. Stick it up your ass along with that helmet. There's just nowhere you can go to really get away from all of the bullshit noise inside these places. If I go out here, I'll just teleport out here, and I guarantee you within a few seconds some beggar's going to come up and want something. So, like I was saying, I need subscribers. I need people making comments. Positive comments, preferably. I need thumbs up. If you don't like my content, eat a dick and put a thumbs down. You know, doing the thumbs up and thumbs down does help with the matter of trying to get more exposure. Getting more viewers gets me potentially more subscribers. Okay, I need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. If you don't know about YouTube and how it allows you to monetize and actually make a living from it, if you don't even have 1,000 subscribers, you're not going to make anything. So I need 1,000 subscribers. What does that mean for you? Okay, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will hold a giveaway, and when we approach that, we will actually discuss what it could potentially be. It could be division based, and if so, it could be either season pass, or it could be one piece of DLC, or, you know, a couple items from the cosmetic department, you know, for playing dress up inside the game. But we'll come up with a definitive of something as a giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. I will make a scale so that once we hit 1,000, and I say we because this is going to be our channel, you guys are going to help me with giving me ideas for content and making me a better YouTuber. So at 1,000, then we'll say at 2,000, 5,000, and then we'll make a scale from there. But starting at 1,000, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, there will be a giveaway, and more on that will be discussed later on. In fact, I'm going to make a separate video here today about doing the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So for now, it gives you something to think about and gives you a basic idea of what this build was like. So again, recap, final measure. And this was just a balanced build on toughness and firepower. You know, could lean it one way or the other, but I think that works okay for now. Not my particular taste in builds, but it's something to think about and something to work on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for now, and then we will have another video later today just about the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Thanks for watching.